Alright guys, so I'm going to show you a video today about traps. First off, all I'm going to say is they're Duke, and for all you Duke haters out there, I mean, they're pretty good traps for for what you pay for. And yeah, so alright, so first off I'm going to start with the 1 3/4 Duke. There it is, 2 coiled. There's only one thing I would do if I were you to make this a better trap. And that's add a swivel, a crunch-proof swivel in the middle, and add some number 2 chain. Not the Duke chain isn't the greatest. Yeah, so I'd add some different chain to this. But this is a mean little coyote trap. I mean, it doesn't have a base plate, but it's a mean coyote trap. Right? And for coon also. And then next we're going to the little number 1. It's also a Duke. 2 coiled. And these springs right here are some tough little springs. You can't even see I can't even fit my fingernail through one of them. Can't even set it. It's not base plated either. But it's good for coon, rats, and mink. And possums. Which I don't know if any of you guys catch possums or not. And I have one other trap that I don't have here today. And it's a Bridger 1.65. And hold on a minute, I'm gonna go get some Bridger T3s and 220 I got. Well, it turns out I have all my Bridger T3s set out, but anyways, right here's the new 220. It's for bucket sets or trails, mostly for coon. I have heard you can catch fox in them, but I'd recommend using them for coon. And they have safeties right here, so once you get your springs compressed, you can put these on them so they're safe. They're locked into place. One thing I would mention for these is get a piece of rope to set it. It makes it a lot easier. But yeah, that's it. And all the stuff's come from FNT, so I'd recommend going to FNT and buying the stuff. They might be a little bit more costly, but they get their orders right and all kinds of stuff. And then this is the Bridger number 2 here, fully modified laminations, 4 coiled, MB crunch-proof swivel, quick links, and a Bridger, Berkshire standard 15-inch cable, disposable stake. See, look, that's the difference between a Bridger chain and a Duke chain. See how much thinner that is? I mean, look at this Bridger chain. I mean, still, if you don't like the Duke chain and you think it won't hold, just go tie yourself to a tree with it. See if you can break it. I mean, I like the Bridgers a little bit better than the Dukes, but I like how the ears are a little higher on the Bridger right there. And I like the Bridgers. I like the Duke's pan. Like, the Bridger's pan's just a little, like, it looks, like, flimsy and cheap, but it's not. But I also like the Bridger's springs a little better, because they don't have a lot of gaps like that. Like, can you see the difference there? And I also like the Bridger's dog plate right there. See that? And then look at the Dukes here. It's a lot more. It's not as thick as metal. And yeah, but if you're looking to trap cheap and you want something cheap, I would go with Dukes, because for the money you pay, you get good quality, right? But if I was trapping coyotes, this would not be my first trap to pick. I'd pick the number 4. But this is an all outstanding coyote trap right here. But you do have to add a couple crunch-proof swivels on there and bees. And the chain's really good though. Like, again, if you can see the difference in that chain, I'd rather have the Bridgers. But thanks guys for watching, and yeah, that's some of my traps I got for Christmas. I got like a dozen of them. I got a dozen Bridger number 3s, but I have them all set out. I got half a dozen of these. I got one of them, and then I got half a dozen 6.5s, and I got half a dozen Bridger T3s too, and a dozen and a half of 220s. But thanks guys, and I'm signing out.